Wouldn't life be a greater experience if we all learn how to fully tap into our true but powerful potential? And if you're wondering what I mean by true potential, for example, our body's innate ability to heal itself through visualization and also through building strong beliefs around our capabilities. And if you didn't know that our body actually has this ability, if not, it's certainly because I truly believe you don't devote enough time and also attention to getting to know your inner self. So let me show you by my own example through various types of experiences what it really means to study and get to know your inner self, including our unlimited possibilities, or generally speaking, our potential. And yes, you heard me right, unlimited potential. So in this specific video, I would like to share with you my experiences of working with absolutely magical Amazonian plant called BOBINSANA. Learn about its absolutely amazing magical health benefits. May this year, I finally felt ready for my long-awaited Peruvian adventure. And as I mentioned in the previous video, the condition for volunteering in the center I chose was to first undergo the Amazonian diet or dieta. And so I wanted this trip to be my birthday present. Therefore, I chose the June program, which turned out to be a women-only program, something that only happens once a year at this particular retreat center. And at first, I thought it was a pure coincidence, let's say. After all, the diet itself wasn't my main goal, rather a nice addition to my adventure, let's say. However, on the spot, already during the diet, I experienced something that definitely broadened my views, but also beliefs, and above all, changed the way I perceived myself, and not only as a person, but most importantly, as a woman. So during my consultation with the shaman, I realized that until now, well, I had been unconsciously allowing masculine energy to dominate my life. It turned out that I was largely disconnected from my feminine energy, but also from, I would say, my body, which in result, well, caused me to lose the sense of motherhood, but also, generally speaking, the feeling of being a real woman. And by this I mean a woman who is nurturing and delicate, a woman who needs immense protection and support. So ultimately, I realized that all these years of energetical imbalance was actually causing me to not be my, let's say, authentic self. And this in turn made me block my true potential. So to summarize my consultation, according to the shaman, the plant that was going to help me balance both energies was a plant called BOBINSANA. I took the plant for 14 days because this is how long lasted my diet, and once a day before bedtime. And what's incredible is that I saw its effects, magical effects, already after the first use. So first of all, my dreams were like lucid dreams. During the dream, I was able to see my life from a much, let's say, higher perspective. I was able to energetically heal relationships with people with whom I had lost contact a long time ago, but also reconnect with those who also had already passed away, and it was a truly extraordinary experience, because the next day when I was sharing with other women my last night experiences, all of us, we got really emotional, and I burst into tears because that was the way of purifying myself from, let's say, the stuck negative energies that I felt for so many years that were somewhere there deep within myself. And so thanks to BOBINSANA and its absolutely magical effects, I was able to finally heal these relationships in my dreams, which is something much greater than just the physical level, because I was able to heal it energetical level of the connection with all these people. After all, we all are energy. Another absolutely amazing effect of the plant was that this plant helped me open my throat chakra. And I realized this when, during my daily baths in the river, I began to feel a strong need to release my voice, which had been in a dormant state for so many years. So every day while bathing, I suddenly heard some melodies in my head, melodies that flowed through me, and so I hummed them endlessly, as if I were in a deep trance, I would say. And this experience was like a meditation through singing, or rather extracting sound vibrations that, combined with the sounds of nature, created a truly beautiful melody. So that was another beautiful effect, healing effect on my body of the magical plant of BOBINSANA. And lastly, I think the most crucial moment of my diet was facing my greatest fear, which turned out to be motherhood. So right after finishing the diet, our center was visited by a shaman lady who, as it turned out, was also a freshly cooked mother. And Neisha brought with her her 2-month-old son called Luciano, who was like a little angel. And even though there were the 3 older women in the kitchen who already had experience with children, Neisha asked me to hold little Luciano while she was using, I don't know, maybe a toilet. And believe me, it wasn't a coincidence, because when she placed little Luciano in my arms, wow, his smell and innocent look immediately made me cry. And it was at that specific moment that I realized that my block against motherhood was finally removed and cured. It might sound unbelievable, but thanks to this plant and also the program intended exclusively for women, I suddenly began to feel a much greater need to take care of my feminine energy. And so today, I want a man to give me a sense of security. I want to feel that someone cares about me and also respects my feelings. I want to feel relieved of the enormity of responsibilities that I imposed on myself, thinking that this was giving me a sense of independence from others. And also, I want a man to lift heavy weights and open doors for me. And well, I want to be delicate, feel taken care of, and also adored. I no longer want to force myself to do something that takes away my sense of femininity. Fighting with men for equal rights only actually deprived me of the opportunity to experience the feeling of being a real woman. A woman who is caring, nurturing, loving, creating new life, compassionate and gentle. Because in my opinion, these are the futures that build women's strength, my dear friends. So, thanks so much for listening, and of course, there is much more to share with you about my experiences of working with Amazonian plants. Trust me, there is so much for me to share with you. So stay tuned, and until next time. Bye.